Welcome to Dana's Adventures. You know what I mean? Yeah, I am on YouTube. I'm on Spotify. You can also find me on Instagram at Dana's Adventures or my other personal page, which is OG Dana. Yeah, follow me, subscribe. Man, I appreciate the support for real, for real. But yeah, so I'm gonna continue from my other video that I shot the other day, my intro. Yeah, man, we're, we're gonna start. Dude, it's been crazy. It's been a hectic 2 years. Surreal, honestly. I remember in 2021. Yeah, that was it. Man, honestly, that year it started off fire. Like I was in the best time of my life. I was traveling, from Christchurch to Auckland, just flying back and forth, going to K1 boxing events. Um, you know, being around successful people, millionaires. This was a different environment to what I was used to in Christchurch. Um, yeah, and I feel like, damn, I'm in the right spot. Like this is where I need to be. But my whole thing was always like, how can I make it here? Like, what can I do to be in this environment? Because I really felt like I belonged in that environment. I was unhappy with my current situation in Christchurch. Like my life in Christchurch was just becoming too basic. Very repetitive. Excuse me. And I was over it. I was over just the same routine, day in day out, work,
This fucking
drink,
sucks.
club. Like nothing against that sort of lifestyle, but for me, I wanted bigger and better. And I knew that I could get um, bigger and better. I knew that I could reach
Sky is
that
the
higher
limit. Let's
that
go.
higher level, like that elite level. You know, um, and I wanted to start a business. So I thought, damn, how can I how can I start my own business? How can I be my own boss? Because my whole thing, if you know me, is by nature, I've got that entrepreneurial spirit. This is me. It lives within me. Like just to be able to be your own boss, to work for yourself. But the way I went about things, the way I tried to be independent, the way I tried to be an entrepreneur wasn't the best way to be. I started hanging out with these with this crowd, man, this real toxic crowd that eventually led me to my own demise. And this crowd, I'm not gonna name any names. You know what I mean? No snitch game.
I ain't never
Ain't no
snitch.
snitches around here.
Sips tea.
Again, this is my story. I'm here to tell my story. I'm not here to tell anybody else's story. So I'm gonna give this crew nicknames.
Say what now?
So we're gonna go from
Damn.
the three of there's three members in this crew. So we're gonna go the biggest loser, who was the guy that was calling all the shots, and we're gonna go to the follower, the idiot, who's just basically, taking instructions from the biggest loser. Then we're gonna go third to the peasant, who was the enforcer, and basically
Use a
just was
bitch.
a bitch. Basically, was just doing what he was told. Yeah, so I started hanging around this crew. The Biggest Loser was all the way overseas. I don't even know where this dude was, man. I think he was somewhere in Thailand, somewhere in Thailand. But yeah, so I got in touch with this loser. I got the Biggest Loser. I got in touch with him via the follower, the guy that was second in charge, and he basically was like, "Dude, listen, man. There's a bit of work. If you're keen, we can do this shit. Like we can really stake up some paper. Only if you're willing to do what we tell you to do." And at this point, I was quite desperate. I was out of work. I was in a bit. I was in a very in a very complicated space in my life at that point. So I was like, man, what can I lose? What can I lose? So I said, okay, yeah, put my hand up, yeah, let's do this shit. And he was like, okay, cool. So he's like, okay, you told me what I had to do. And he said, dude, listen, this is your job. All you gotta do is do this, that, and the fourth, And basically, my role was to, I'll get instructions from the follower, who was getting instructions from the biggest loser, and you tell the follower, listen, man, there's this package, and yeah, tell Dana to pick up this package and basically drop it off to the peasant, then the peasant would then go and distribute the package. So yeah, I said, okay, sounds easy enough. What he said, listen, we'll get your phone, we'll call you, and when we call you, we'll give you a number, and with this number, you are going to track this number and make sure that the package gets here safely. I said, oh yeah, it's easy. I can do that. Piece of cake, piece of piece. So yeah. Surely, one day he rang me up and was like, dude, listen, I'm gonna send you this package. By the way, this package is methamphetamine, class A drug. Serious shit. Like at that point, I had no idea how serious this shit was to me, because I've never done crack. I've never done drugs besides. I've never done like hardcore drugs besides a bit of weed in that, So to me, I was in a way, I was very naive. Like I did not understand the severity in just the distraction, the total destruction of this drug, like how much harm it can actually produce on other human beings. So to me, I was just very ignorant in a way, and these losers took advantage of my naiveness in a way, and my desperation to make a bit of money. But yeah, that day he was like, dude, listen, there's a package and it's ready. I said, oh yeah, fuck me. He gave me the number. I started tracking it. I started tracking this number, right? So the package was sent to Auckland. which is in the North Island of New Zealand. You know, I was like, okay, cool, all right. Started tracking it, and um, they send the package. They actually send the package down to Christchurch. It came down here. I woke up in the morning. Man, drug dealing life is tough, man. Shit, I am not a morning person, but I was getting up early. You know what I'm saying? I was getting up at like 5:30 in the morning just to go and pick up the shit, you know? So I got up early. I think I got up at like 5:30 that morning. I got up, brushed my teeth, made my bed, had breakfast. Yeah, just like a normal ordinary day. Got up, got in my car, and traveled to the place, to this house. So when they would send the packages, I would go to this house and I'd wait outside the house, you know. And so I was waiting, and then the DHL guy showed up, and he was like, and he showed up. I spotted him. I was like, damn, that's the guy. Cool. My stupid ass gets out the car, you know, and I approached him and I said, "Hi, hey mate, do you have a package for Mutombo?" So I said some bullshit African name, Mutombo, and he said, "Oh yeah, as a matter of fact, I do, right?" And I said, "Oh fuck me." I had to sign for it, sign for the package, and yeah, basically just handed me the package. I took the package, I jumped right in my car, and I proceeded to go home. Basically, go home. As I was on my way home, I texted the follower and I said, "Listen, man, the package is here. What do you want me to do with it?" And he said, "Listen, man." And he said, "Listen, I need you to drop the package off at the peasant, and the peasant will then, you know, will then do his thing." I said, "Okay, easy enough, cool, all right." So I got in touch with the peasant, and I said, "Listen, man, I've got the stuff. It's ready, cool." And he said, and he hit me right back and said, "Cool, man. Where can I meet you?" Drug dealing life, man. Every time you meet these dudes, it's always like mad late, like midnight, crazy shit, somewhere near the bushes and shit. Oh fuck! I thought someone was gonna kill my ass. So I said, I was driving. I got there. It was dark. It was very dark. And I said, "Damn, this is kind of scary. This is spooky, man." And I shit you not, I turned around, and the peasant was right behind me. I said, "Oh shit, man, what the fuck you doing behind me, man?" He said, shut up, man. Get in the car. So I got in this car, and he said, "Where's the stuff?" I said, "Listen, man, I've got the stuff right here." There, stuff right. I handed him, you know, the stuff, and he was looking at it. Okay, shaking the shit and shit, crazy shit like that. And he said, "Oh yeah, nah, me, solid, shit, brother, yeah, me." And yeah, that was me. That was my job done. You know, he handed me my money, my cut for my part. It's good money. You know, it was a whole lot of money. You know, I've never made that much amount of money in my life ever in that short period of time. So to me, that was like mind blowing, crazy shit, right? I was like, okay, all right, cool. So I got in my car. I went back home, and as I was driving home, I was like, damn, this is a fuck lot of money, man. You know, I'm talking something like 20,000. out of the bed for like what, 5 minutes of work, and I was like, damn, this is kind of too good to be true. This is way too good to be true. But I was like, okay, nah, that's just your nerves. That's just your nerves creeping in, trying to change your mind about this shit. Remember, bro, you've got to go. You want to make your own business. So snap out of this bullshit and keep doing what you're doing and save that money and eventually start up that business. So that dude went back. He went back, right? I don't know what he did with the package. So my job was basically done for me. Just passing on the package to him, and you just go on and do what he does with the package. I had nothing to do with it, Then the Biggest Loser hit me up the next day. I was sleeping. It must have been must have been around 1 in the morning, and I can't make the iPhone fucking the ringtone, man. But and I looked at my phone, and I said, "Oh shit, talent! Oh shit, that's the boss man. That's the Biggest Loser." And the pickup said it, and I said, "What's up, brother?" I said some shit like that. "What's up, brother?" Casual is, and he was like, "My brother, well, my brother, you did a good job, yeah." Motherfucker had a British accent. I don't know. He had a Nigerian and British accent. He said, "My brother, did a good job, yeah." And I said, "Oh, sure, man. Appreciate that, man. Straight up, appreciate that." And he said, "I'm gonna send you another package because you've done so well. With the face package. I'm gonna send you another one." And I was like, "Damn, another one? Can I really handle this shit? Like, can I?" Because this, like, I was doing this stuff. I was doing these jobs, but at the same time, I was like scared shitless. This shit is real, man. Like paranoid because I kind of had an idea, of how dangerous this shit was. When one time there's this guy that I used to work with back in the day. When I was like scaffolding and that, and this dude hit me up, and he said, "Man," he said, "What's up, Donna, man? Like, I hate you in the game. I'm looking for that. I'm looking for the white stuff." And I said, "Oh yeah, man, we got the white stuff. Don't worry about that." And they said, "Okay, cool. We're gonna meet you." And I said, "All right, easy as, bro. Meet me at this spot." So we set up a place in a date. And yeah, we met. I think it was around nighttime. It's always at nighttime dealing with this shit. We met at nighttime, right? And I got there first. And I remember I was waiting, and it took ages, man. It took ages to get there. But he eventually got there. And he parked his car right beside mine, and he proceeded to come into my car. And sat in my car. And I remember he was wearing a hoodie. He was wearing a black hoodie. And he sat in my car. And he was like, "Bro, Dan, what the fuck, man? What are you doing, man? Like," he said, I can't believe you're doing this shit. I can't believe you're involved in this shit." And I said, "Listen, man, I'm just trying to make a bit of money. Yeah, this is just a part-time gig until I can sort myself out." And he said, "Man, you wild, man. You wildin', bro. You crazy, but okay, all right. How much for an ounce or some shit?" And I said, "Oh yeah, easy as. Just give me this amount. And yeah, just give me this amount. That's the price." And he was like, and I could see him thinking, thinking. What I had no idea was like this dude was gonna rob me. This dude that I used to work with, a dude that I knew, was trying to rob me. Right? And he said, like I said, he had a black hoodie on, right? And I remember he had both of his hands in his pockets of the hoodie, right? And he kept on, he was very like unsettled. His energy was very unsettled. He was, just very breathing heavy, sort of moving back, and you can see that something. You can see that his thoughts were all over the place, right? And I was thinking to myself, like, he's got a lot of nervous energy. And then, sure enough, a couple seconds later, he was like, he pulled the thing in his hand, right? And he was like, Dana, man, I hate to do this to you, bro, but man, I'm hungry. And my team is hungry. Man, just give me the stuff, and I want to hurt you. And I said, holy shit, this dude really wants to shoot me. Like, I was like, holy shit. I couldn't see the gun, but I could see the outline, the shape of the gun, right? And he was like, yeah, man, just give me the shit. And I said, and I remember thinking to myself, like, damn, bro, you might die. You might die. Like, this dude might really kill you. And my mind was racing. My thoughts were racing. And I said, relax, dude, relax. It's all good. Don't even trip. Like, the shit, brother. I've got the shit, but it's not that good, bro. It's not that good. I say, listen, the quality is all the way fucked up. Like, you don't want this shit, bro. And I remember him saying, what are you talking about, man? He said, man, give me the shit, man. He said, give it to me. Let me try. So I handed him over this zipsack bag, right? And he grabbed it and he put his finger inside the little zipsack bag, right? And he tested it. He said, I could see the look on his face that he wasn't all the way impressed. He said, man, this is whack. This is a bullshit. Listen, I told you, man, this is bullshit, man. This ain't even right, bro. And he said, man, fuck, damn, I'm supposed to rob you today, man. I'm supposed to rob you. And I said, man, listen, don't do it. Don't listen, man. You know me, bro. You my brother. I started calling my brother. I said, you my brother, bro. Like, don't do this to me, bro. He said, fuck. And I could see that there was a hit. Like, his boss had sent him to rob me. And the fact that the quality of the stuff wasn't to his standard, it kind of fucked up the whole plan. And I said, listen, man, I'll talk to my boss. We'll get this shit, bro. Like, I'll get you better shit, bro. Just let me walk, bro. Just let me go home, bro. Just let me go home. Please, just let me go home. And I remember I was pleading, please, man. In my mind, I'm like, damn, I don't want to get shot. Like, this dude is crazy. Like, I could see in his eyes that he wasn't a guy that I used to work with. Like, something, he looked possessed. And I said, please, brother, please. I started praying and shit, man. Like, listen, man, like, bruh, please, man, like, may the Lord save you, brother. Listen, man, God will forgive you for this shit, bro. Don't hurt me, bro. And he said, fuck. And he said, okay. Get better shit. Can you get better stuff tomorrow? I said, I said, tomorrow is not really a good day. You know what I'm saying? Because the thing is, the guy lives in in Asia. I said, Asia? I said, yeah, bro, he lives in Asia, bro. The motherfucker's in Asia, bro. Like, you know, so it takes a bit of time to get this shit over here. Can you give me like 3 days? And he was like, fuck, okay, fuck, 3 days, 3 days. So fuck, thank God. Fuck, so I knew that, okay, fuck, 3 days. I ain't gonna see this motherfucker again. I knew that shit. I was like, fuck this motherfucker, you try to rob me. This dude is he's a snake. So thank God he let me walk. And I remember leaving that car park that day, and I said, I took this deep breath and I said, fuck, man, I'm lucky, man. Like, I almost got shot. Like, this is not a game. Going back to my point, this ain't no game. Like, I knew, you know, that interaction, that close call was, yeah, that's almost like the yeah, that's something that made me realize, like, listen, man, this is some serious shit. And I needed to make an important decision to get the fuck out, because this is getting serious. But yeah, man, thank you for listening, man. This is just episode 1. You know what I mean? Episode 1 of basically how I caught my case, you know, in the events leading to my arrest, the events that led me to commit this stupid as act, you know. So I've covered a little bit of that in this segment, but in the next segment I want to cover basically my arrest, me getting arrested, you know, some more fucking stupid shit dealing with these fucking losers, and basically telling them to get stuffed because I want out, you know. And yeah, so in the next episode, keep tuned. You don't want to miss it. Listen, man, it's gonna be, yeah, I'm gonna release multiple episodes every fortnight. So yeah, keep tuned, man.